Hey guys, Joanna coming in with another battle replay for you today. We have a 3v3 siege here at a barbarian settlement. We have two armies of Arverni, one of Egypt, attacking a settlement that is being defended by Mesacily, Sparta, and Egypt. So let's get into some of the army comps real quick. Actually, on this side we have Arverni being commanded by Billy Blazes, 128. He's actually got with him 4 units of his Gallic hunters, actually way up here close to the walls. Probably just going to burn these ballistas down real fast, as I've seen this tactic being used a lot more lately, especially with Arverni and the other factions who have, deployables or vanguard units, whatever you want to call it. He has also brought with him, he's got 2 units of the heavy horse here, up on the hill real quick. I just want to get this. He's got his giant ballista and his general way back up over there. Getting into some more of his melee infantry, he's also brought with him 5 units of chosen swordsmen. He's got 2 of them down here on the ground. He's also got 3 more units of his Oathsworn back here. Up on the towers, he's also got a bunch of more of his chosen swordsmen, a couple of units of the Celtic warriors as well. Another unit of Oathsworn in here. These guys are nasty. Very, very heavy hitter unit. Very, very heavy. Let's get into Egypt. Egypt is being commanded by Maximus. Maximus has brought with him 6 units of his thorax swordsmen, all here on the towers. He's also got 3 units of the Galician Royal Guard. So another tough unit. He's got a unit of his Hellenic Royal Guard. It's a pike unit. Ptolemaic cavalry there. I believe his general is also another. Oh, that was his general. Yeah, that's his general. He's got another unit of his Ptolemaic cavalry back here in the woods here. Some more Galician Royal Guard. Here are his 4 units of Nubian bowmen. 3 units of mercenary Cretan archers, 1 unit of Nubian bowmen. Behind them, he's got a unit of the Sobek cultists. Which, where did they go? There they are. Look at these guys. Got alligators, crocodiles, something like that on their backs, on their heads and backs. If that doesn't say that these guys are a bad unit, I don't know what will. Getting into the final Arverni army here. Being commanded by Pedro Poyuter. He has brought with him 4 units of the Gallic hunters, who actually seem like they're getting ready to burn down this Greek ballista as well. Getting into his towers here, he has also brought with him 5 units of chosen swords. He's got 4 units of the Celtic warriors here. He has also brought with him a couple units of the Oathsworn. He's actually got 4 units of Oathsworn with him. That's tough. Very tough. 1 unit of the Spear Noble. His general is a unit of the, actually, show you where he's got also a unit of Celtic ballista there. And we'll see, his general's way up over here. Probably expecting some sort of a sally out, because he's got a unit of his Spear Nobles up over here in the woods. And his general here. So probably expecting some sort of a sally out coming in from here, from this back gate here. But we will have to see what goes on. Little less than 39-minute battle, so let's get this one going, see what goes on. Yeah, like I thought, the archers up here just immediately burning down these towers. As you can see, their flags just immediately disappearing there. So, starting to see some of the towers starting to move forward a little bit. Archers are now pulling back as their job has been completed, at least for the Arverni army here. Actually, other flag over there for the wall artillery, they are gone as well. I'm just going to pull their archers back over to their front lines here, just to make sure that they stay protected. And what do we have here? That's right, Numidian riders coming out here for Mesacily. Actually, I just want to go over real quick. Say Mesacily is being commanded by Axe Minister, Sparta is being commanded by Phantom 38, and CSG Tragic has the defending Egypt. So we'll have to see what they're going to be able to do. And immediately the Arverni Noble Horse General here is being attacked by some medium shock infantry. The other unit, medium shock cavalry. The other medium shock cavalry here, the Numidian riders going right in, going to get this ballista unit. And yeah, that ballista unit's going to be done quick, taken care of. No artillery support here coming from this Arverni army, which is unfortunate. General in this unit has lost 20 men so far. The other 2 units here of heavy horse coming up around. They're going to try and cut this unit of the Median riders off. Actually, he does have some of his archers getting some shots on them as well. So they're down to 51 out of 80. This unit here is disappearing before I have a chance. Looks like they maybe have about 40, 45 or so, maybe a little more. So cavalry's just going to try to come down this ridge here and just try and catch up. Actually, there they come again. 63. Wow, I was way off. Oh, more units here. Got some Numidian light infantry here for Masacily as well. Nice little vanguard deployment there. Nice returning vanguard deployment, I should say, from Masacily. Pretty cool to see. Pretty cool to see. Heavy horse are now going to pull back away from the light infantry ground troops. Another unit, the smaller unit of the Numidian riders, probably trying to catch a unit of the heavy horse out on a rear charge. Didn't really work out. As you can see, their morale is severely dropping, actually starting to waver. First unit of the Numidian riders look like they're going to pull back away. These two units of the light infantry are probably going to stay in combat over here and probably do as much damage as they can to this cavalry, which will allow the Numidian riders to get away. Where is the general? General's over here. He's actually still over here. See, he's only got his 20 missing still. This heavy horse unit at 59. This one at 63. We also have a unit of chosen swordsmen making their way over here as well. Triple silver chevron. Ooh. Alright, I'm going to have to find out. What was the... somebody let me know what was the fundage on this battle, because there's a lot of tough units. Let's get back up over here on the wall. Looks like that little sally out over there, ambush, has been pretty much taken care of. Egypt's brought up a couple of his towers, actually all of his towers. He's got all of his towers up here. They're not landing any of them yet. He's probably just waiting, seeing what all is going on with this Arverni. Oh, actually, looks like he's sending his general over there to give some sort of a aid. Do have the Numidian riders that were out over there making their way back over, probably going to pull back in through the gate. Starting to see some of the defenders as well, actually. Let's see, the defending Egypt has Thurio spears here, some thorax swordsmen. Sparta with some Royal Spartans here. 2 units of Royal Spartans, more Sparta over here. I didn't see what that is. Probably another unit of Royal Spartans, I would imagine. Periokii spears here, Royal Spartans there. Nice thick line here. We got some Periokii pikemen and Periokii hoplites here for Sparta. Getting over here onto Masacily's side, some desert cohort. A couple of units of the tribal slingers, some more desert cohort here. That is the cavalry making their way back in. Egypt has another unit of Thurio spears here as well. Second Arverni army over here that was being commanded by Pedro. He is landing his troops up onto the wall. He's got 4 units of Celtic warriors making their way up onto the wall. His other towers are all carrying chosen swordsmen. Looks like, yes, they are all carrying chosen swordsmen. Yeah, Egypt might want to land this. Well, no, it's only at 35%. Should be fine. Arverni should be able to land. Doesn't look like defenders are holding the walls, at least over here. Sparta's not holding the walls. Egypt's got a little bit of a defense on this side. Actually, another unit, mercenary Cretan archers coming out here. Unit of Royal Spartans. I think that's the unit that peeled around. I can't actually really tell, because there comes another unit of Royal Spartans there. Another unit of mercenary Cretan archers here. Thurio spears. Numidian riders, we saw that already. Thurio spears. Okay. So what is going on with Billy Blaze's army now? He has been able to finish off. Yeah, this is all done. That little ambush is completed in the defense process. So hopefully he'll start moving his units up. Egypt is now landing some of his troops here. Maximus, the attacking Egypt, is starting to land a couple of his towers. He's got some of his Galatian swordsmen making their way in immediately. That's... oof. Those are some tough units. I don't know if you guys know Egypt very well or whatever, but the Galatian swords are pretty good. For a low tier unit, they are actually pretty good. So, thorax swordsmen making their ways up onto their towers here. Another unit of thorax swordsmen. He's actually bringing all 4 of his units of archers up here. 3 units of Cretan archers, 1 unit of his Nubian bowmen, really close to the walls. Not sure why he would have done that. Maybe it was just a misclick. It's quite possible it was just a misclick. That happens a lot. Let's see what Pedro's doing over here with his army. He's got his 4 units of archers making their way closer towards the center, or towards the walls, I should say. This is ballista firing. This ballista's doing something weird. Something weird's going on right there. I don't know what that was. That was really weird to see. Billy Blaze moving up his towers now, feeling comfortable to move up closer to the walls, which is good to see. Any combat going on just yet? Not just yet. Still just more units moving in. Actually, Egypt's taking over a lot of units over onto the Arverni side. Probably not, it makes sense. He's just making sure that his flank is defended until his ally makes it up to the wall. So that makes sense. Got some of his Thorax swordsmen over here. I wouldn't say, it might not be a bad idea to try and push over here at least, to start trying to at least neutralize this tower, these gates here, because he's starting to lose some troops. This unit's down to 157. This unit's down to 153. So it might not be a bad idea to start pushing them out. So we do have some skirmisher going back and forth here. We got some peelers being thrown. Oh, God. That couldn't have been one volley. Oh, my God. Look at that. 160 down to 112. That's crazy. We do have some archer fire coming here from some of the mercenary Cretan archers, or one unit of mercenary Cretan. This one firing? No, they're not firing. So one of the units of the defending mercenary Cretan archers are firing into some of these Galatian swordsmen. Galatian swordsmen have exhausted their peeler capabilities and now just going to charge headstrong into this Thorax swordsman unit here. I do see a lot of artillery fire coming in on this side against Sparta. What is going on over here? Periokiae pikemen down to 144 men. Oh, good shot there. Periokiae hoplites down to 142. This spear unit down to 146. Some of the archers low down 112. What is going on with this unit? Down to 110. Just good. Oh, another big rip through that line. Good job. I mean, it's AI firing, but still, it's doing work. It's doing damage. Not too bad. Arverni has three of his Celtic warriors up over here. He's actually charging up one of his units. Probably going to bring them up closer to maybe toss their peelers. Probably not be. Oh, God. Wow. Okay. They are starting to get lit up a little bit here, though, by some peeler volleys, I guess, coming back. Good volley there. I saw a bunch of guys drop. I don't really know if the number changed that much. Still 134 pikemen. That's dangerous. The pikeman there is dangerous. Yeah. Stop. Pull back. Maybe get some more peeler volleys going on in there. Let's see what's going on over here. Okay, so Egypt is actually making a big push here. He's taken the 3 units that he had here, charged into these sidelines over here for the defending Egypt. Thorax swordsmen not holding up very well, though. They are being defended by a unit of Thorax swordsmen and the Gaetuli tribesmen. What are those? Light melee infantry. Look at these guys. They look kind of cool. I don't remember ever seeing them before. Interesting. Got some combat going on this side. Actually, this unit of the defending Thorax swordsmen has been surrounded. It's got some of the Galatian swordsmen and a unit of Thorax swordsmen have snuck in behind them, so that unit is going to fall pretty quickly. We have the Arverni over here attacking in onto some Royal Spartans with some Celtic warriors. Let's get over here, check and see how Billy Blaze is doing over here on his side. Does not look like he's making a whole lot of ground, but he is bringing up more of his units here. Ooh, what is that? That looks like a whole bunch of slingers. Whole bunch of slingers down over there. This one down to 119. This one down to 71. That's the unit that probably took the most damage there. Another unit of the Gaetuli tribesmen. Okay, I don't know what unit that is. If you guys know what that is, if you wouldn't mind just dropping it in the comments, see if it's regular Rome 2 or if maybe that's a modded in unit. Let's get onto some of this fighting here. This is some chosen swordsmen taking on some of the desert cohort here, trying to battle for this gate. Ooh, archer fire coming in, or slinger fire coming in. It's the Macesli general, I believe, pulling his way back around his formation. Desert cohorts so far being victorious at the walls. What is that way over there? Another unit of Celtic warriors starting to lose decisively. Do have some chosen swordsmen here. Some more units climbing up onto the towers now. We have a unit of chosen swordsmen. Another unit of chosen swordsmen. Do see the Gallic hunters starting to make their way around. What is that? Chosen swordsmen. Oathsworn starting to make their way up now. 3 units of Oathsworn starting to make their way up here for Billy Blaze's army here. Let's check and see how this is going down on this side. Galatian swordsmen, still trying to break through this unit of Thorax swordsmen. Actually, it looks like he peeled this second unit of Thorax swordsmen that had the rear charge in onto these. He's turning them around, getting them into some of these Thurios spears. He is starting to lose a unit of his Thorax swordsmen here, though, against some more Thorax swordsmen. It's funny saying Thorax swordsmen that much. Ooh, some artillery fire now coming in on this side. Royal Spartans still 160. They're down to this unit is down to 128. Let's see what's going on here. 136. As you can see, some bodies still here, kind of moving around. This guy's still dying. That guy is still dying. Oh, bad shots there. Thurio Spears 158. This unit, like I said, down to 136. Let's see what's going on this side, on Pedro's side. He doesn't really seem like he's moving up, which, you know, I don't blame him. Sparta's a very good choke point faction. These units here could hold for a long time, and he could lose a lot of men here. There is still that unit of pikemen there, 133 strong, so I don't blame him at all for not attacking on this side. Where are his archers? His archers are here. Actually, let's see more of these. Thurio Spears down to 131 now, that unit. His front unit is at 118. Royal Spartans down to 121. This unit's still 160 out of 160. He's probably moving up a unit of his Celtic Warriors. Probably going to get some peel of... Ooh, that looked like it was a good rip through here. Down to... Yeah, they lost 10 men in that one volley there. 10 guys, 11 guys. Or maybe some of the towers starting to shoot him. Probably towers starting to shoot him a little bit. But still, they lost 10 guys on that last fireball that came in there. Let's see what's going on with Billy Blaze over here. He's got his Celtic Warriors actually pushing some of the Desert Cohort back. They've actually neutralized these gates, which is going to be fantastic. You won't have to worry about these towers shooting him in the back. Very good. Very well done. Chosen Swordsman moving in here, taking on some Desert Cohort. Cthulhu Tribesmen and another unit of Desert Cohort here. Actually, this Desert Cohort not looking very good. Down to 80 men already. Cthulhu Tribesmen 125. This unit of Desert Cohort 137. You have a unit of Desert Cohort pulling back from the wall. Yeah, there's the Numidian Noble Cavalry General. Slinger fire coming from over here. Tribal Slingers getting some shots in. These units up on the wall here getting some shots out. What are they firing into? Firing into some of the heavy horse that Billy Blaze has brought with him. Actually, oh no, one of his units of archers is starting to waver. Down to 22 men. I think he's going to lose that unit of archers. Yeah, that unit of archers is probably going to break. Oh, not yet. They're still there. They're still solid, and if he keeps pulling them back, they might actually compose themselves and still be in this battle. Let's see what's going on over here with Pedro. Yeah. Oh, actually, Sparta pushed out a unit. Pushed out a unit of his Royal Spartans. Celtic Warriors on one side, Chosen Swordsman on the other. What is this unit's going to Royal Spartans here going to do? It looks like they're just going to stand. Oh no, they're charging out. They're going to come in and meet against these Celtic Warriors here. Do you see some archer fire coming in? There is the archer fire coming in from down over here. Look at all these archers here. 4 units of Arverni, 4 units of Egypt archers here, just lofting shots up over into the Spartan front lines here. Royal Spartans down to 129. This unit down to 72, and they just get hammered from behind. Look at these shots coming in from over the walls. Just shooting right into the backs of these Royal Spartans here. Continuously losing men. Down. They were at 66, down to 57 now. Wow. That unit is getting evaporated pretty quickly, while also being in combat with a unit of Celtic Warriors. Do have a unit of Chosen Swordsmen here now pressed up against a unit of Thurio Spears. Chosen Swordsmen should be able to just make their way right through this Thurio Spear unit rather easily. Egypt on Egypt combat here. Galatian Swordsmen, 2 units taking on a unit of the Thurio Spears here now. We do have another unit of Thorax, 2 units of Thorax Swordsmen taking on Thurio Spears, breaking a unit of the defending Thurio Spears. Thorax Swordsman here, taking on some defending Thorax Swordsman. Masacely, actually, a unit of his Desert Cohort has come over here to give Egypt a hand. Galatian Royal Guard. Ooh, Galatian Royal Guard already up in the settlement, putting in work on this unit of Desert Cohort. Actually, the Galatian Royal Guard looks like they're going to pull back. Arverni on this side, though, getting a push up into this unit of the Cthulhu Tribesmen. Osworn coming in. This unit, yeah, Tribesmen are going to get murdered. Light melee infantry against very heavy melee. That's over. So the gate seems to be... I mean, it's still neutralized, but... oh, actually, never mind. I see this unit of Desert Cohort now coming in. They're going to come in and clip into the back of this unit of Chosen Swordsmen. That's going to be a little rough. How much is... Oh, he's still got a decent amount of infantry left, actually. He's got Chosen Swordsman, Osworn. He's got 3 more units of melee. He's 4 units of archers actually still around, and he still has his 3 units of cavalry, not counting the unit of Oswin that's already inside the settlement. And they're, like I said, they're doing some damage. I don't know how many kills. 117 kills already. And they're down to 112 men left in the unit. Oh no, is this unit of slingers? They still have ammunition. Please tell me this Oswin. Oh, where's the Oswin? Oh, they're back over here. That's cohort. Sometimes the flag doesn't stick with the unit very well. Yeah, this Oswin unit is probably just going to stick here and just finish off this unit of Gatuli tribesmen there. Defender's starting to do rather well. He's actually broken a unit of Thorax swordsmen here, but Arverni here from Pedro has another unit of chosen swordsmen. Now getting into the back of this unit of Cretan archers. This unit of archers is not going to last very much longer. And this chosen swordsman unit should be able to take out this Thorax swordsman unit as well. Do have some Thurio spears here in their square formation, which is good. They will be able to defend themselves from all sides, but they're just getting littered here by arrows. Absolutely littered. Do have some Galatian swordsmen here also. Are they tossing their peelers from that close? Point blank range, pretty much. Can we get a volley? Can we get a volley? No. No, we can't. No, Joe, you cannot get a volley. Unit of Galatian Royal Guard here. Oh wow, this is all wide open here now. Actually, Billy Blaze and Maximus doing a fantastic job in this front courtyard here. Blaze has got a little bit of a problem. Oh, sorry, he's got a big problem coming out. We got a unit of African warrior elephants coming out of here. This could present to be a huge problem. This unit of Oswin is in here trying to capture this gate, which could be good, but it will allow him to maybe get some of his cavalry in here and start running some ruckshot around. But yeah, that elephant's... Oh, looks like the elephants are actually pulling back. They're taking some fire, getting a lot of volleys over the wall here, trying to take out any of these African elephants that they can. Not looking to be very successful, though. Elephants are going to pull back here. Billy Blaze still putting in work here. Chosen swordsmen are about to get a flank charge in by some Gatuli tribesmen. Chosen swordsman should be able to take them out. He has been able to capture the gate, which is fantastic. Another unit of Oswin coming over into 2 depleted units of Desert Cohort. Let's get back over onto this side to see how well the attack is going. Yeah, it's pretty much, as far as this front courtyard over here, Pedro and, actually it looks like, they all did have units over here at one point, but it's right now, it's Maximus and Pedro here. Pretty good foothold inside this settlement. The next units here, oh, Hellenic Royal Guard. That's Archer Town. Bring your archers up. Start hammering into the Hellenic Royal Guard with your archers. We do have a unit of mercenary creatures archers here, though, but they are seriously depleted. They do still have ammunition. Oh, is that the elephants coming back? Elephants are coming back. I saw the flag. Elephants making their way back up front here. Do have some chosen swordsmen taking on a unit of Numidian Noble Infantry. There we go. It's a little difficult to say for some reason. Oswin here taking out a unit of Desert Cohort, taking on a second unit of Desert Cohort, and here comes the elephants. What are they going to do? What are these elephants? Actually, oh no, are they out of control? They're out of control already. Getting some stomps in. No, they're not actually even hitting that unit of Oswin. Oswin pulling back, Desert Cohort. Now it looks like everybody's just trying to run out of the way. Looks like everybody's just trying to get out of the way of these elephants while they're going out of control. Yeah, Chosen Swordsmen look like they're trying to move. This unit of Chosen Swordsmen trying to move. Tribal Slingers here are starting to waver. We do have eyes again on the Numidian Noble Cavalry General here. Interested to see what he's going to do. African Elephants, let's see what they're up to kill-wise. 34 kills so far, and there is still 12 guys in that unit. Now they're getting into these unit of Chosen Swordsmen. No, though, that's going to be rough. That's going to be a little rough for Billy. Yeah, look at that tick up there. Over 100 now. Just stomping all over both of these units of Chosen Swordsmen. That's rough. That is rough to see. Any further progress on this side? Not just yet. Not just yet. They're probably just still trying to decide what they want to do. Actually, we have a unit of the Oswin back over here for Billy Blaze. He actually just broke a unit of the... I think that was a unit of Thurio Spears probably, or maybe it was Numidian Noble Infantry here. I couldn't exactly see who it was before they were gone. Elephants still just stomping around over here. They have lost one elephant so far, though. Now, that is good. That is a good sign for the attackers, if you are rooting for the attackers. Actually, another 2 elephants have now dropped. It's fantastic. Noble general there for Masacely is down to 71. More elephants dropping, down to 7. 7 elephants left, and they're stomping on some of their own guys. Oh no! Yeah, run away. But this unit of Tribal Slingers is probably going to get stomped on as well. African elephants just charging all over the place inside the settlement. Down to 5 left in this unit. This unit of Numidian Noble Infantry is trying to run as fast as they can to get away from these elephants. Are they going to get them? Are these elephants going to catch up to them? Oh! They did, but they didn't do any damage. They're on them, but they're not doing any damage to them for some reason. They are still out of control, right? No, they're back under control now. Okay. Alright, let's shoot back over here, see if we have any progress. Okay, so we do have a couple of units here. Oathsworn charging up here through the Sharpstone bed. Some more units of Oathsworn making their way up. Good peel of volleys into the back of that unit of the Thorax Swordsman. Do have the Hellenic Royal Guard for Egypt pulling back. Perioki Hoplites here. Another unit of Perioki Pikemen there as well. I just want to keep an eye on these elephants, see what they end up doing. Elephants now down to 4 elephants left. Is there anything really over here for the... Oh! Bye! Wow. Wow. The last one just dropped there from a arrow from one of the flame towers, from the archer towers here. So I would say that this front part of the settlement is pretty much taken over. Masacely might still have some troops on this side here, but yeah, they pretty much have a huge foothold here. We do have some combat down over here now. Perioki spears actually look like they pushed out away from their pikes here. Are pikes even still here? Yeah, there they are. Perioki pikemen still 107. So we've lost about another 20 or so since the last time we looked over here. Do have some chosen swordsmen now taking on some Perioki spears. 2 units of each, actually. Celtic warriors here. The archer tower here is getting some good shots. Let's see what they are firing at. Oh yeah, it looks like they're firing right into the Perioki spears here on the left side. Getting some good kills. Arverni here, 2 units of chosen swordsmen. Probably just waiting for opportunity, waiting to be told what to do. We do have eyes. Actually, we do have an eye on the Royal Spartan General back there. 2 more units of Heroes of Sparta. Yeah, this funds for this game must have been huge. I'm seeing a lot of Heroes of Sparta. A lot of Heroes of Sparta. They are not a cheaper unit. Tribal Slingers making their way out over here. Let's see what defense we have here. We have some Desert Cohort, unit of Thurio Spears, and Numidian Noble Infantry on this side. Billy Blaze is now bringing his cavalry in. He's got his 2 units of heavy horse making their way over towards the left. Unit here of Oathsworn just walked in and sneezed on these slingers, and they're going to drop. See how this is going on over here. Actually, not the same. Yeah, I guess Perioki spears have pushed out even further. We do have the pikes who have made their way through the Sharpstone bed and are closing in onto this unit of chosen swordsmen. I don't know why they did that, because they're kind of giving their flank. They're opening up their flank, and they're making it so the attackers don't have to worry about the Sharpstone beds, trying to combat the Sharpstone beds and the pikemen at the same time. So I don't entirely know why Sparta pushed out here. Because now Pedro is going to be able to unload with his archers into all of these hoplites here. The pikemen on this side down to 88 men left. This unit of Perioki spears down to 79. Not entirely sure why Sparta pushed out there. Let's see what we have going on over here. We actually have an elephant body being pushed up by a unit of Oathsworn there. That's always funny to see. Desert Cohort, Numidian Noble Infantry, and Thurio Spears here protecting this choke point. Where did his cavalry go? His cavalry's still here. He's got another unit of his Oathsworn starting to make their way around the left side of those buildings. Let's check and see what the attacking Egypt still has. He's got some Galatian Royal Guard here. Sobek cultists are up here now. Now you can actually see them outside of the woods. Look at these guys. They got alligator heads and backs on their backs. Huh. That's scary. That probably would have been scary in real life to see that. Let's see. Actually, we have the Numidian Noble Cavalry General over there. looked like he was going to try and maybe get a little whip around. I would say maybe to capture this tower. Billy Blaze, oh yeah, it looks like he's going to put that unit of Oathsworn over into the circle there to capture that tower. Actually, the unit of the Heavy Horse have charged in onto the Noble Cavalry General here for Mesacely. Another unit of the Heavy Horse making their way in, going hard in against the Noble Cavalry General here for Mesacely. More units coming around. We do have the other Noble Horse General here for Arverni making their way out. Actually, Pedro's General way on the other side of the settlement here. There's Billy's General right there, unit of Noble Horse. Okay. Any push in further on the front here, or on the middle I should say? Not really. Sparta seems to be getting beat up pretty good on this side. Actually, we do have a unit of the Light Cavalry making their way out for the defending Egypt, trying to give some aid to these Royal Spartans, actually. Royal Spartans have come out. Spear Nobles are over here. What do we have over here? Unit of the Gallic Hunters probably going to start getting some volleys in. Let's check and see where these arrows are going to go into. Looks like they're going after the cavalry, yeah. Looks like they're just going to try and wipe the cavalry off quick. Cavalry is getting run down rather quickly, down to 33 out of 80 left in that unit. More units starting to make their way up onto this center road. Are they pulling back? Maybe they're pulling back from this center road? Can't tell. I think they did, because there was 2 units up here. Now they're pulling back. Oh, we do have the attacking Egyptian archers now making their way up. Let's see what they're going to fire at. The pikemen. Hellenic Royal Guard down to 136 out of 160. Perioikei pikemen still at 160 of 160. And the Perioikei hoplites at 160 of 160. So they are firing at the Hellenic Royal Guard. Let's see what's going on over here. Unit of defensive Ptolemaic cavalry making their way out. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. That is a very heavy shock infantry unit, but wow, Pedro right here with his archers getting some really good fire right onto that unit. Lost 12 men already. 12 men already on a charge. Do they have any kills? 18 kills, and they're down 20 men. Not the greatest kill death, kill whatever it is. Noble Spears still over here taking on these Royal Spartans. Do have the Gallic Hunter still firing in. That unit of the Light Horse is... Oh wait, Light Horse got over here somehow. No, there's only one guy left. Oh, yeah, he broke it. Never mind. Let's see what's going on this side. Yeah, these Royal Spartans still holding pretty strong. But, I mean, their numbers are really close. 122, 125. So, okay. Let's see what's going on over here. Do have the Heavy Horse, 2 units of Heavy Horse over here. Actually, Billy Blaze has captured this tower. We have the beginning of another push. Oathsworn coming up. 2nd unit of Oathsworn making their way up. Unit of Galician Royal Guard on this side. Pushing forward. Ptolemaic Cavalry and Heavy Horse getting into some combat. Median Noble Infantry on this side here as well from Mesacely. Do have a unit of Oathsworn. Very tired unit of Oathsworn. 111 men coming in. Looks like they're going to maybe try and push in onto this unit of the Noble Infantry. See what the Ptolemaic Cavalry tries to do here. Looks like they're just going to pull back. Yeah, looks like they're just going to... Well, I don't know. I thought maybe they were going to pull back. Oh, looks like they're going to go forward here into the unit of Oathsworn. But, I mean, Oathsworn lost 3 men on that charge. They lost 3 men, and they're not even in shield wall. So now they just hit their headhunt ability. That Ptolemaic Cavalry might start losing here a little bit. Numidian Noble Infantry, though, starting to make their way around. We do have the unit of Heavy Horse here for Arverni getting a big charge. Oh my god, that was huge. You see all those guys? I mean, I'm sure they're not all dead. They'll probably, some of them will still get up. But they knocked down like 3/4 of the unit. Oof. Oh, Mesacely General now making his way back around over here. But we do have the 2 Arverni generals. Let's just take a peek real quick. I don't want to miss this general combat. Arverni is starting to move forward, and we do have some Egyptian combat going on there in the center. Getting back over here real quick. We have Billy Blaze's general is going to go in first against the Numidian Noble Cavalry. We have 58 to 38. Though Mesacely is charging a unit of his Noble Infantry behind them, though. That is a spear unit. Billy Blaze, watch out for you, general, man. Down to 56 men already here. He just activated an ability, Battle Rhythm here. Let us see. Okay, Pedro is bringing his general unit around here now, though. Should get a solid charge in onto the back of these Numidian infantry. Billy Blaze was able to get his general out of combat for a time. No, actually looks like they are still locked into combat, which should be fine, though. With Pedro's 78 men in his general unit, 32 men left in this noble infantry unit. The Numidian noble cavalry general here with 23 men, and Billy Blaze's 38. They should be able to do rather well over there. Well, okay, so Billy Blaze won on this side here. Oathsworn, and Oathsworn. His 3 units of Oathsworn here have been victorious, so they should be able to start pushing forward into this Ptolemaic cavalry unit. Let's get back over here in the center. We do have some mercenary Cretan archers taking on some mercenary Cretan archers from Sparta. So attacking Egyptian mercenary Cretan archers, 2 units, taking on a unit of the defenders, Spartans, Cretan archers here. Cretan archers for Sparta do not look like they are doing very well, though. Down to 35 men left in that unit. We do have a lot of archer fire coming up into this front line, though. Nope, second line, sorry, getting into some more of the Cretan archers there for the defending Egypt. Where did the Hellenic Royal Guard go? I see the Perioikei pikemen are still here. They've lost 13 men. Did the Hellenic Royal Guard get routed? I don't see them. I don't see them. That doesn't mean they're gone, but I just don't see them yet. Let's see how the combat is going on over here. Royal Spartans taking on some Galatian swordsmen, chosen swordsmen, unit of Oathsworn. Another unit of Oathsworn here getting some fire in. Looks like they're just going to make their way through this very depleted unit of Royal Spartans. Royal Spartans on this side still holding up, actually. Pedro had to throw a unit of his Oathsworn around onto this side. So the Royal Spartans being backed up by a unit of Thorax Swordsmen here, but it is a depleted unit of Thorax Swordsmen. This Oathsworn unit should be able to crush right through. Actually, we have a rear charge coming in by a unit of Chosen Swordsmen up onto the Thorax Swordsman defense. Good rear charge there. Not a full unit. Oh, never mind. Light cavalry. Oh, it's only light cavalry. Getting a charge in onto this unit of Chosen Swordsmen. Do have a lot of projectiles coming. Unit of the mercenary Rhodian slingers there for Egypt. Getting some good fire in onto that unit of Chosen Swordsmen, but even more floodgate has now opened with that one unit of Royal Spartans breaking on this side. We have some more Oathsworn, 2 more units of Oathsworn coming in. This unit of Chosen Swordsmen are starting to break. Spartan General is making his way up, a unit of Royal Spartans. He's at 160 of 160, but he's going to be taking on a couple of heavy units here. Oh, actually, Pedro getting a unit of his Oathsworn past this front line, getting into some of the mercenary Cretan archers. And if he can wipe that unit up real quick, he should be able to get into these slingers as well. This one unit of Oathsworn could do just absolute fantastic work if he can get through these 2 units of ranged into this 3rd unit of ranged to come in and start attacking the pikemen from behind. What is that? Ptolemaic cavalry that were over here are now making their way back up through the center here. Do have a unit of the Perioikei hoplites pulling back, which is actually leaving the Perioikei pikemen out undefended. Ptolemaic cavalry actually turned around, getting a good, for short distance, good charge into that unit of Cretan archers there. Second unit of the Nubian bowmen here, though, they still have ammo. They do not. They have their daggers out. Let's see what's going on Billy's side. Reclaiming the tower. Actually, we do have a unit of the Ptolemaic cavalry here from Maximus. Looks like they're going to start making their way around this back road here up into the rear of the settlement. What's that way over there? Hellenic Royal Guard. Maximus didn't even bring in his pikemen. He's got his pikemen just still sitting back here. I wonder if he forgot about them. I've been guilty of doing that so many times, just forgetting units. Alright, let's get back up over here into some of the combat. We have some Numidian bowmen. Looked like they were chasing down that unit of cavalry. Is that cavalry gone? Wow, Ptolemaic cavalry is gone. Probably had a lot to do with these couple of units of archers sitting back over here. Getting some really good fire. Same units are getting some really good fire in onto these Perioikei hoplites. Down to 91 men. Unit of Oathsworn that had charged in got rid of 2 of the units of the ranged. We got 2 minutes 39 seconds left in this battle. I mean, it's still I still can't. I don't know what else the defenders still have, if they even really still have a lot of units left. I'm pretty sure this is the town center, though, so they're not really defending the town center, because they can see this. They can see these units. I mean, this, at least the cavalry. They can see the cavalry coming around. They can't see the archers. The archers are hidden. What was that? That was a unit of something that looked like they were coming back. Periokier spears looked like they were coming back, but they have broken. A couple of units of the mercenaries, Cretan archers and Rhodian slingers here for the defending Egypt have broken. We do have the Hellenic Royal Guard here taking on a unit of Galatian Royal Guard with some chosen swordsmen here. I don't think this general is going to last very long. I mean, look at his army losses. He's shaken already. Just 156 men left in that unit. Down to a minute 45 left. Solid hold over here. Some Heroes of Sparta. Actually, nope. Heroes of Sparta are starting to break. Did Spartan general die over here? He must have. Okay, sorry, I missed that. I missed the Spartan general pass on that side. Well, okay. Successful attack. Successful attack. Ptolemaic cavalry coming through the town center. Or near the town center. I want to see where he ends up even going. Swinging around over here. Minute left. Let's do a little fast forward, see where the cavalry ends up going. They took the long way around. Yeah, that's it. Defender Egyptian unit. General has routed. He's completely surrounded, but he's routed. It's his flag is now gone. Ptolemaic cavalry, are they going to get a charge in? 26 seconds left. Are they going to get a charge in onto this unit of Heroes of Sparta? Oh, please let them get a charge in. Please let them get a charge in. Come on. 19 seconds. Go, 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 go. Get into these guys. Come on. It'll be so cool to watch. Nope. Well, kinda. Solid battle. Wow, that was really good teamwork. That was really good teamwork by the attackers. Well done. Well done. Billy Blaze, again, thank you for sending in the replay. We will get into his army breakdown. Noble Horse General, 42 kills. His Giant Ballista didn't have a chance to do anything because of the ambush attack, I guess you'd call it, by Masacely there in the beginning. His other two units of Heavy Horse here, 99 and 190. Gallic Hunters, 107, 72, 112, and 50. So really well done with his archers. Celtic Warriors, 60, 30, and 16. Not that big of a deal, though. They are first-line units. Chosen Swordsmen, though, 383, 53, 172, and 60, and 29 here. The units of Oathsworn, 162, 325, and 225. Wow, really well done. Maximus here, Ptolemaic Cavalry General. Actually, both of his cavalry didn't even get involved, 0 and 0. His archers, fantastic job, 128, 109, 231, and 159 with Nubian Bowmen. Galatian Royal Guard here, 36-0, 504 kills with the Galatian Royal Guard unit. Wow, that's amazing. Wow. Galatian Swordsman here, 71, 86, 262. I told you they were nasty. Hellenic Royal Guard didn't even make it out of the woods. Sobek Cultist didn't get into any combat. Getting into his Thorax Swordsman here, 131, 40, 190, 175, 153, and 69. Wow. Fantastic killing there. And now we're getting into Pedro here with his Arverni army. Noble Horse General, 106 kills, sorry. The Celtic Ballista here, 282 kills. Yeah, he did a lot of ripping through those front lines there for Sparta. Gallic Hunters, 118, 122, 106, and 53. His Celtic Warriors with 11, 36, 117, 104. Getting into his Chosen Swordsman, 130, 161, 112, 149, and 200. And into his Oathsworn, 168, 70, 347, 156, and his Spear Nobles here with 71. Wow, really well done there. Axe Minister here with Masacely, his general of 69 kills. Elephants 167, which, if they tallied up the kills that he killed of his own guys, probably would be somewhere in the realm of 270 or so. Numidian Riders 34 and 34. Tribal Slingers 138, 854, and 15. They did get hit by a lot of... the Elephant was doing some stomping around on them, so can't really fault him for losing units with the Elephants. Desert Cohort 75, 197. 228, 123, 118, 153. The Getuli tribesmen here, 119 and 90. The Numidian light infantry that were on part of that ambush, 22 and 13. And the Numidian noble infantry, 159 and 93. Phantom 38 here with Sparta, 58 kills with his general. His 3 units of Cretan archers, 78, 122, and 61. Heroes of Sparta, 44 and 36. Perioeci hoplites here, 5, 29. Pikemen, 29, 0. Perioeci spears, 19, 77, 49, 33. Getting into a lot more of his Royal Spartans here. 132, 204, 85, 219, and 211. Wow, that is a lot of Royal Spartans and a couple of units of Heroes of Sparta, but that is a lot of Royal Spartans. And finally here we have the defending Egypt here, CSG Tragic. His general with 10 kills. All of his cavalry here, 6, 15, 28, and 110. Getting into his archers, 105, 24, 111, 51. Hellenic Royal Guard, 20 total. Thorax Swordsman, 100, 161, 78, 112. Getting into his Thurio Spears here, which looks like it rounds out the rest of his army. Here with 121, 43, 86, 26, and 98. Solid battle. Really fun to watch. The tactics by the attackers were really good. You guys definitely were team players in this battle here. So really fun to watch. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. If you did, please make sure to like and comment on the video. Feel free to continue subscribing to the channel. Almost to 450 subscribers, guys. Thank you so much. You have no idea what this means. Like how special you guys make me feel. Sorry, but you know it's basically not something that I expected. You know, when I first started putting videos up on my channel, I didn't really think that. You know, I didn't expect it. I'll just say that. I didn't expect it, and I really appreciate it. So, all right, guys, well, that's what I have for you guys today, so I hope you enjoy it, and I will talk to you soon.